Welcome to ISO interview brought to you by ISO Networks. This is Karla Maglantay. Here with me, Tabailloux, the National Sales Director for Braillon Magnetics. This is a company that manufactures high-quality magnetic systems for the industrial world. Hi, Paul. How are you doing today?
Hi, Karla. I'm very well, thank you.
Please describe your top products.
Okay, I would arrange our products, I would say, in 4 different groups. We have our lifting magnets, which will range from your small tool and die shop to steel factories and steel distributors that will, need lifting magnets in their shops or their yards. So that would be our number 1 product. Then we have magnetic chucks, which are also used mostly by mold makers, I would say, to put on their machines for machining purposes. So for milling, for grinding, and turning. So we offer magnetic chucks to those customers. Then we also have demagnetizers, which we manufacture as well. So if you have any residual magnetism to a part that you need to remove, we manufacture handheld demagnetizers as well as tunnels, automatic tunnels. Essentially, when your part goes through it, as it goes through, it removes any magnetism that your part would have. So that's the 3rd one. The 4th is separation equipment, which you would find in the food industry or the industrial world, really, to remove any ferrous material from the product that you're working.
So, now Braillon is the right one, right? But I want to hear how you pronounce it in French.
Braillon.
Braillon. I'm trying my best here. Braillon.
Braillon magnétique.
Oh, magnetic. Oh, that's so cute.
Okay, so what makes us different is our quality. We've been around since 1921, so we're here to stay. We know what we're doing, and we're proud of our products. The nice thing about having a quality product is there's a very low return on our products coming back to us for service. The downside to that is that we have to keep looking for new customers all the time, as when we'll provide a product to a customer, we won't have to see them again for 20 years, if not more sometimes. I've seen products that are just coming back now for their first time service that were manufactured back in the 70s. So quality is definitely what separates us from others, and we're proud of that and stand by our product.
How did you come up with the company's name? So it's French word, right?
Yeah, it's actually the man who started the company was Mr. Braillon, and he started again in France in 1921 in the French Alps, and that's how the name stuck. And we're proud of keeping that name, as it's really synonym for quality again. So
it's Braillon Magnetics, right?
Braillon magnétique is how you would say it in French, but we're trying to simplify it to Braillon Magnetics, yes.
Braillon Magnetics. What makes your company different than other magnetic companies?
Well, what makes us different, I think a major point is our quality. We've been around since 1921 doing what we do. So it is quality, probably, that I would say is the major difference. We manufacture lifting magnets, magnetic chucks, demagnetizers, and several different types of separation equipment for the food industry and the industrial world in general.
Do you have any samples that you could show us?
Yeah, sure. I brought the smallest magnet that we probably have to offer, which is the BHP 100. This little guy, believe it or not, will lift over 220 pounds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So 220 pounds, that's on a flat, clean surface.
Can I try it?
Sure.
I could use this as my
No, you can,
dumbbell.
yeah,
Pretty heavy.
yeah, it's not really in comparison. If you were to go back a few years ago, this magnet and its capabilities would have been probably, I would say, 5 or 6 times this size, and
Oh, yeah.
probably 10 times its weight as well. So
Wow.
technology has really advanced since then. So
Definitely.
you would have not even been able to pick this guy up a few years ago.
I know, right?
So it's really not that heavy, which is great for workers. You can just pick it up, put it on their machine, on their part.
How much does this weigh?
This one, let me see. I actually have my product here. This is 9 pounds.
Oh, 9 pounds, and it could carry a 200-pound.
Yeah. So
Wow.
9 pounds will carry 220 pounds of steel on flat, and about half of that on if you have any round material. There's a little V here underneath the magnet that allows you to pick up round.
Yeah.
So you won't be able to pick up the full 220, but about half that amount.
Okay.
So this is the smallest one we have, and this is a permanent technology. So if you can imagine the magnets that you have on your fridge, it's kind of rare earth magnets that are inside here. So there's some mechanical system. There's no electricity running through this.
Okay.
You have to move the lever for it to have the magnetic capabilities to hold your part.
Okay.
So that's the permanent technology. Then we also offer electromagnetic, where you have to have electricity running constantly through your lifter. It looks a little bit different, but it's a product that's mostly known in junkyards, often used that you'll see on different kinds of TV shows. So that would be one other technology. And the third technology, which is a newer technology, which we're really trying to spread the word about, is electropermanent.
Okay.
And that is, you don't actually have to have electricity running through your part at all times. It's really a mix of this technology and electromagnetic.
Okay.
So you only send electricity through your electropermanent magnet to turn it on, and so it'll take just a couple seconds of electricity running through your magnet, and once it's on, it'll stay on essentially forever. You don't need any more electricity running through it. You can unhook all cables, so it's great for energy savings and for safety as well, because if your electricity were to run out on an electromagnetic lifter, your part would fall off. But with an electropermanent, it would just stay on there because we don't have to worry about electricity. So those are 3 technologies which you can find throughout most of our products. So for our lifting line, as well as our as well as our magnetic chucks, which again I said are used for machining. So if you're doing any milling jobs or any grinding jobs or any turning jobs.
Okay.
So we make magnetic chucks for all 3 of those types of work.
Okay. So talking about your products, can you tell us about your new products and any plans of growth?
Well, we are working on actually a new work holding product that would no longer have a resin air gap in it. It would have stainless steel as an air gap, which would.
And now, what are the plans and goals for next year?
For next year, just getting bigger and hopefully being able to build our inventory as our customers grow, so that we can supply and talking to whoever's in charge and trying to understand their needs and see how we can help.
So once again, this is Tabailloux of Braillon Magnetics, and this is Karla Maglantay.
I really appreciate it. Thank you for having me on your show.